guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to The Wandering Reader. Today I'm going to be doing my TBR for the Reading Rush Readathon. This was formerly the Booktubeathon over the last few years, and I think I've taken part in this just once. So what I will do is I will leave a link in the description box below to the announcement video and the challenge video. This is going to be a readathon that's going to run from July the 22nd to the 29th. And there are 7 challenges, so I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be doing for all of these challenges. So challenge number 1 is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for that one I'm going to be reading On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. This is very clearly got some purple, it's also got purple sprayed edges, and it's got a lovely purple spine, so it fits all of those things. This is Angie Thomas's second YA novel, and this follows a girl who wants to be a rap artist, and it follows her life. She's called Bree, so it's about 16-year-old Bree, and it says here she wants to be one of the greatest rappers of all time. I hauled this quite recently, maybe a couple of months ago now. Haven't got around to reading it just yet. It's basically the story of my life. But I absolutely adored The Hate U Give, so I can't wait to see what this one is like. So challenge number 2 is to read a book in the same spot for the entire time. So I think this is a bit of a weird challenge. So I picked something that was short, and I've gone for Grief is the Thing with Feathers by Max Porter. And this is, I believe, about a family where the mother has recently died, and that you have the father and the 2 sons, and they're obviously grieving for the fact that she died. And then there's this character in here called Crow who comes along and I think helps them with their grief in some sort of way. And I think it's told in verse as well. It certainly looks like that in the book, and it's only 114 pages. So I figured that this would be a good one to fit that challenge, in the sense that I don't have to sit in the same spot for ages. I mean, you don't need to do it all in one go, obviously, but yeah, it'll be good for this reason. And it's a book that I've had on my TBR for quite some time now, and I've heard Jem Campbell say really good things about this book. So not picked my spot yet. It's probably going to be the chair in here, but we'll see. Number 3 is a book that you meant to read last year, and for that one I'm going to be reading Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. This is a book that I picked up just shortly after I read Eleanor and Park, and I really enjoyed Eleanor and Park, so I wanted to buy something else by Rainbow Rowell, and this is one of her YA novels, and it follows, I think, a set of twins, yeah, Kath and Ren, who are twins, and they're off to university, and it's about one of the twins and the fact that she writes fan fiction. I think that's right. But I think it's also about them kind of going to university and sort of striking out on their own for the first time and things like that. So I'm excited to see whether I like this as much as I liked Eleanor and Park. Challenge number 4 is to read an author's first book, and for this one I'm going to be reading The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory, and this is a book that I also have on my summer romance book bingo TBR. So I wanted to combine a couple of those books onto this TBR, just because, you know, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone basically. So this is Jasmine Guillory's debut novel, and it is about a couple who meet in an elevator, I believe, and I think it's the woman who invites the man to be her wedding date, and then a relationship forms out of that. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what this one is like, and yeah, just to see what I think of her as an author. Challenge number 4 is to read a book with a non-human main character. And I thought I was going to find this one a real challenge, and it did take me a while to settle on a book. But this is a challenge that I'm going to be doubling up for, and I'm going to be reading Grief is the Thing with Feathers by Max Porter. So you've obviously got Crow in here, who's a main character, and they are non-human. So I'm going to go with that. Challenge number 6 is to read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and I'm trickling up for this with Grief is the Thing with Feathers. And then challenge number 7 is to read a book to movie adaptation and then to watch the movie adaptation afterwards. And for this one I'm going to be reading Dumplin by Julie Murphy. This is another book that I have on my summer romance book bingo TBR, and I think it's for pretty much the same challenge as this one. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that you guys know what this is, but this is a book about a fat main character whose mum sort of runs beauty pageants, and she decides that she's going to enter one of these beauty pageants. I don't think her mother is particularly supportive when it comes to her weight, and I think it's about the main character trying to fight back. It sounds like a really interesting premise. The movie just came out on Netflix recently, so yeah, looking forward to giving that a go. So there you go guys, they are all of the books on my Reading Rush TBR. There is an extra challenge on the website where you can sign up on their website and sort of earn badges for what you read and things like that, and there is an extra challenge to read 7 books, but I'm not going to be, I knew I wasn't going to even attempt that. So I have, how many books do I have? I have 5 books on my TBR, which I think is not too bad. I probably won't read all of those 5 in the week, but we'll see. That week's going to be particularly busy as well because I'm going off to Year 7 camp with my tutor group from the Monday to the Wednesday. And then on the Friday we're flying out to Florida. So it's going to be quite a busy week, but obviously I'll be able to read in between, so yeah, we'll see how we go. I am going to be vlogging, so I will put a vlog up on my channel sort of wrapping up the readathon, so make sure that you look out for that. Yeah, let me know in the comments below guys, are you going to be participating? What sort of things are you going to read? Have you read any of the books that I've talked about today? Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.